Ascension Activations 2023, Part 1, a message from the Intergalactic Alliance of Light Beings, with Canadian psychic medium, Tracey Milne. Greetings, friends. Today's message is being sent as an update and as a means of encouragement. You have reached a point in your ascension journey where many changes taking place in your world right now will begin to be seen and felt in the general public. The crumbling has reached the public eye level. Those who have been nursing and foretelling scenarios designed to confuse, diminish, or eliminate humanity are about to have their house of cards come tumbling down. This week, many holding a title as a talking head for companies and nations have begun resigning en masse, a trend that will more than likely continue over the coming weeks and possibly months. Be prepared to see much upheaval and uncertainty from a political and financial arena. Remember, what they show on the mainstream is always exaggerated and often designed to evoke fear. Use your discernment liberally to stay out of confusion. The guardian for the assets of Earth has prepared and installed a new financial system, ready to replace the old one when it falls. Whatever appears to be lost will be found, so fear not in times of uncertainty. The light has won. Now we get to live out the fall of the Dark Fleet in real time. Know that several ancient binding covenants have been voided recently, never to be reinvoked. The removal of these covenants from the Earth and her children will be felt on a physical, spiritual, emotional, and mental level. Know that old belief programs and old attachments are now easier to release and remove. Let go of your regrets and allow your shadow programs to continue to dissolve through self-acceptance. As you let go of old programs, old habits, old perspectives, and old ideas that you carry, and recognize that no longer serve your highest good, you make room to invite in new life-supporting energies to host within your heart and mind instead. Remember, whatever energy gets removed must be replaced by wanted energies. You're always choosing, so choose wisely. This ascension process comes from within you, not above or outside of you. Many will be activating to travel, communicate, or create. Trust your inner guidance, for your connection path has not been this clear in tens of thousands of years. As our shadow programs continue to dissolve, many upgrades will be felt by all on Earth, including the Earth herself. Many will have extra sensitivities, possibly even pain, in our legs, feet, knees, head, heart, and neck, while this new energy gets received by and then grounded through our physical vessels. Sleep patterns may change noticeably. Many are experiencing awakening between 2 and 4 a.m. with a need to get up and move around for a time. This is a part of the grounding to our new activations. Do what you are able to increase your water intake and rest when exhaustion overtakes you if possible, as this too is a symptom of the energetic activations. Our job as Starseed Lightworkers right now is to process any and all emotional, mental, or spiritual challenges as they appear. We are encouraged to connect with and trust our inner wisdom first, then work our light, find our truth, and return to center as quickly as possible. Decommission those triggers as we continue to practice being able to return to center of self-acceptance smoothly. We do this knowing that with practice comes mastery. Lighten up on yourself. Remember, we did not come here to be perfect. We came to have an experience in a field ripe with lessons in duality, confusion, and uncertainty, all with the goal of returning to our authentic self and then living from that conscious awareness. Despite how it may appear, we are actually out of the old reverse matrix. We have been reclaimed by Source, have a new benevolent covenants in place, and are on the optimal timeline trajectory to move completely out of duality within the next 2 years. We are in a new field of creation, a new field of reality, and we will need to be able to stay connected to our authentic self and our inner truths in order to fully activate and ground these new creation energies into our bodies and then into the earth as well. All beings on earth are being affected, all ages, two-legged, four-legged, finned, winged, or crystal-based, all are having the last vestiges of the old matrix reverse programs removed by the new source connection now available. The old power structure can no longer support itself, and its desire to completely dominate the hearts, minds, and liberties of the people they claim to serve have failed. The old lies and manipulative programs are no longer effective. You will see as the narrative will take on a life of its own as revelations continue to surface. Many of those who have appeared to be slumbering will get activated by the new truths coming from all sides. We have officially reached the tipping point. The only way forward is to travel through the illusions in order to get to the truth within our own hearts. This will be truths about many aspects of your life, not just truths from the global arena. For those who have been seeing what's real for a while, for those who have learned how to honor another's right, not to see what's right in front of them, these next few weeks will come with some advantages and some unusual challenges. Let's start with the advantages. Advantage 1, we won't be surprised by the information coming forward. Advantage 2, we have had time to come to terms with the idea that there are some people who do not value life, but that doesn't mean all humans are that way. Advantage 3, we know how it feels to discover we've been lied to, and this knowing can help us to stay in compassion for those about to experience disclosure. We are encouraged to eliminate "I told you so" from our vocabulary, as this statement will only create defensive positions for the newly aware or reinforce any feelings of stupidity, naivety, or self-judgment they or we may be carrying at this time. Advantage 4, our calmness will help others find a reason to remain calm. Advantage 5, we know our conscious awareness and focus will attract our next experience, and we have gotten choosier about what, where, and to whom we give our focused attention. Advantage 6, Source, the Universal Council, the Earth Council, and the Guardian for Earth are all working with us, clearing the path for us. All we have to do is stay in alignment with our hearts. Advantage 7, as a collective of Lightworkers, we have a conscious desire to move forward into a better scenario that will help us to manifest our desires in a better way. Advantage 8, many of us have overcome the desire for retribution, choosing peaceful resolution and restoration instead. And Advantage 9, we are already aligned with and running on the most optimal timeline for the light. Lastly, Advantage 10, the Earth herself is helping us transform. Energy shifts beginning in December 2022 have entered us into a new level of energy fields where processing emotional upheaval can be made more easily by those willing to do the soul-searching work. It will be easier in a way because so many will be experiencing the massive shifts together, even if uniquely. And now for our challenges. Challenge 1, we are still clearing out our own shadows too. Some of us still have triggers we may not even be aware of, still in need of decommissioning and clearing. Challenge 2, our expectations of how this will go might not match our reality. This mismatch can lead to inner disharmony in need of soothing and adjustments. Just clear your stuff before trying to help someone else clear theirs, and that is the encouragement given here. Challenge 3. You may have to listen to some very angry ranting, so be sure to clear your auric and etheric field after intense conversation. Remember, anger is part of the grief process, but anger cannot sustain itself long without creating tons of backlash for the one activating that energy. So just stay aware of what energy environments you frequent often. Challenge 4. Chaos is scary, especially if you don't have a plan. So take a few minutes over the next few days and start formulating a loose plan on what you would be willing to do and what resources you might need to tap into in order to ensure maximum comfort during this structured transition from the dark operations to the light. Challenge 5. When the future feels uncertain to the logical mind, it can quickly take over our internal dialogue, especially if you're highly empathic. Just trust your heart and soul, knowing a little more, even if it seems illogical from a certain perspective. Trust yourself to know what actions to take or not to take and when. Trust yourself when it comes to recognizing who is trustworthy and who is not. You are asked to do this because, as an already awakened and activated individual, you will more than likely be called upon to lead or help in some way. Challenge 6. We don't have all of the answers yet. This disadvantage can also be an advantage, depending on how we look at it. Either way, the chances are very high that the very people who have been shunning you, calling you crazy or conspiracy-minded, will be the same people who come to you to vent, cry, or question when they find out the truth. Many of you will be called to put on your life coach hat, to offer yourself as a compassionate witness, to offer encouragement past the anger, to spark some inspiration for what could be replacing the old system. To do this, you won't need to have all of the answers, so don't try. It's okay to say, I don't know. Maybe we can work on a solution together. But as a warning, what we are about to go through as a collective will be processing our grief together. Again, trust yourself. Trust your sweet heart. Trust your kindness. Trust your compassion, and trust your wisdom. You chose to already walk this path so that you can be ready to help others manage the road more easily. It's part of your Starseed Lightworker mission. This is what you came for. So get ready, because now it's coming for you. And the last challenge is that there is no set time frame. This will take as long as it takes. How long people stay in anger, denial, or despair before they move past those emotions is unquantifiable. Each person will take as long as they take. Help where you feel inspired to do so. You're here for a reason. You're already doing what you came here to do, even if you're not certain what that mission is in totality. Release your worry. Release time frames. Embrace each day and stay open to new opportunities to express your authenticity as they appear. Your advantages outnumber your challenges, and from our perspective, you've got this, baby. So buckle up, folks. The big ride is about to begin. Remain calm, stay aware, stay kind, and know that all is working in alignment with Source's plan and promise to us. Until next time, shine on and namaste. In love and light, the Intergalactic Alliance of Light Beings. If you have enjoyed this video, check out more of our offerings on YouTube, or go to whatcomesnextforyou.com to sign up for your own private consultation. whatcomesnextforyou.com. What's in your future?